How you doing, John Minions? I'm Jawarlock, and today it's another unboxing. So hola and welcome. And today, a simple unboxing. It is Comic of the Month Club. Comic of the Month Club, very simply, $14.99, $5 shipping wherever you are in the world. And I think you get between about 8 or 9 comics. There's one thing I really like, well, two things I really like about this. The first, the comics can be anything. You get a choice. You do your preferences and you can choose Marvel or DC and how much you like them if you want Star Wars, things like this. They'll try and curate the box for you. That's pretty cool. So you get old comics, you get new comics. And secondly, they update you every month to the changes they're doing. Why can't more boxes do this when they make changes or something or there's going to be delays? Let the people know. These guys are doing it right. I don't know where my knife is, so this is a good start. I will try and find it, and we will continue. Found my knife, got the box open, and now we will see. Here we go. The update. This month's improvement. 10 comics for most domestic subscribers. Oh, there you go. If you're a domestic subscriber, because it's a US box, you're going to get 10 comics. That's pretty good. They now have a referral program. Each subscriber who clicks on your links earns you $10. This is a $20 box in total. If someone uses your link, you get $10. 10! That's pretty good. Okay. Next month's improvements, we want to buy more comics, Walking Dead, Deadpool, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and more. Remember, you can always make special requests. It helps us know what to keep an eye out for. See? Updates. Very helpful. Okay, let's get into these comics, and the first one. One awesome comic book. There's always an awesome one. I can't remember why they're awesome. Ooh, Marvel 25th Anniversary. The Amazing Spider-Man. Ooh, okay. So this is The Amazing Spider-Man, the face-off between Jack-O-Lantern and Silver Sable. Silver Sable, I don't remember a lot. She was a mercenary. I think she was a mercenary. That's all I remember. Don't remember anything about her history. Jack-O-Lantern was a villain who rode around on things in the sky, and he had a Jack-O-Lantern head and a cape, and he was sort of green and orange, which is a lot like the Hobgoblin. And very similar to the Green Goblin, who did exactly the same thing. They weren't very imaginative with Spider-Man sort of villains in the early days, or even now, to be honest with you. They're still very similar. His powers, well, he didn't really have powers, but he did use hallucinogenic drugs. He didn't use them. I mean, that would be a really rubbish hero. He'd just be out in the corner all day, dribbling on himself. What he did do was, like, attack people with hallucinogenic drugs, like the Scarecrow from DC. In fact, one of them is a rip-off of the other one, probably. But yeah, not bad. Where is Spider-Man? Who knows? I was never a massive fan, as I've said before. Comic number 2. X-Men. Ultimate X-Men. Date Night. This is a very frisky one. Is it what part is this? Part 3. Ah, no, number 1 is the very frisky one. With Bobby Drake, Iceman, and Rogue. Yes, they get, friendly, shall we say. It's weird, the X-Men go on dates. It's all very bizarre. I grew up with the X-Men. This is the thing. This is one of my main comics. X-Men, Turtles, and Mask. Not the Jim Carrey Mask, Mask Crusaders. If you remember that, good on you. It's also being made into a film, which could be terrifying if Michael Bay has anything to do with it. But yeah, that's the X-Men. That is cool. I don't mind, because I love the X-Men. Comic number 3. More X-Men. Phoenix? Question mark? Part 3? I have no idea. I actually have no idea on this one. I know Phoenix, Jean Grey, Power of the Phoenix, blah, blah, blah. The Phoenix Saga. Amazing storyline. Dark Phoenix. Brilliant. This? Don't know. I don't know why she appears to be being attacked by little goblins from Lord of the Rings. Who knows? Someone's going to have to let me know on that one. But I haven't read it, so that's going to make a good read. The next comic is Ultimate X-Men again. Don't know who that is. Looks a bit like the X-Man, Nate Gray, but it probably isn't. Magical. Doesn't tell you a lot. But I love these covers. I wrote to one of the guys who does these covers. I wrote to one who does like the drawings and the inking, and then another one who did all the colorings. And they sent me tons of stuff, all kinds of signed comics, new stuff, how they do their work. It was amazing. It was brilliant, because I had to pass my A-level in college somehow, and they helped me pass. So thank you to Marvel for that. But yeah, not bad. Haven't read that one. Kinda cool. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. The horrifying return of the Marvel zombie. Okay, here's one I don't know. There are a lot of zombies in Marvel. Like, loads. They've even had, like, an X-Men Marvel team for some reason. There's zombies. I think there was a zombie, something to do with Coulson from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There was a zombie summit there, but I can't remember what it was. Probably wrong. God of zombies. Zombies are popular. It's like The Walking Dead versus Marvel. That's probably going to be a thing one day. It's a horrifying thought. Peter Parker's Spider-Man, 1997. I know nothing. Nothing at all about this. Someone let me know in the comments. So, I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Spider-Man, I said before, but I'll give it a read, see what it's like. There's a lot of comics in here. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Enter the Hermit. You see, this is what I was saying before. They're not always very creative with the villains. The zombie. The Hermit. The Hermit? He doesn't sound very terrifying at all. He looks like Gandalf, but instead of like Gandalf the grey, or the white, or the pinkish blue, or whatever names they had, he's called the Hermit. Doesn't really strike fear, does it? It's, alright. I've no idea, but he looks very tall, and he's about to bat Spider-Man. So, you know, beware of hermits. Or that hermit, not all hermits, I don't know. Maybe you should. Who knows? The next comic is A Date with Disaster. Superman. DC Comics. My mum loves Superman. Loads and loads and loads of issues. All the originals. Really good nick. Then someone nicked them and sold them. So, you know. That was nice of them. Ah, yes. This is when Batman... Yeah, this is when Batman. But this is Superman when he went through his hipster stage, where he dressed in blue and white for some unknown reason. I have literally no idea why this happened. I remember there being a huge backlash. They were like, no, it'd be good, it'd be good. And then they changed him back. I mean, now he sells towels or delivers towels or something. I don't know what's going on in the Superman universe. Does anyone read Superman? I'm just curious. I've never met anyone, apart from my mum, who actually reads Superman. Yep, so if you know what's going on in this cover, let me know. But there's a beast holding a woman who looks totally deranged, and Superman doing Superman things. Next up, we have Superman. I'm making a name for myself. Relatively speaking. What? Oh, Outburst. Outburst. The best way to describe Outburst, have you seen The Incredibles? The little kid who becomes a supervillain? Outburst, only he doesn't become a supervillain. He just idolises Superman and tries to help him and keeps trying. Weirdly, he has the power to control magnetic fields around him, which means he can control metallic objects. Does this sound like someone else we know from another universe? I think it does. This is one I do remember reading, because I was in a comic shop and I thought, oh, I'll just have a read of that. Because, you know, why not? And the final one. Ha 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 ha. For me, this is... Oh, this is golden. This is Wetworks. This is from Image Comics. Oh, I've said so many times about Image Comics, set up by 7 former, like, Marvel and other comic guys like Todd McFarlane. Created Image Comics, and yeah, some of their stories are amazing, like Spawn and things like this. Wetworks was one of them, and they were a group of like special operatives, and they went on this mission to take out terrorists, and they'd been set up or something like that, I can't quite remember. But basically, some sort of canister exploded and coated them in gold, and they became bulletproof and had like weird, superhuman sort of abilities. But they could die. That was one thing, they could die, and some of them very much did. But it was an awesome, awesome story. It didn't run for very long. About 4 or 5 years, I think. And I've still got the original issues, so I've probably still got this one somewhere. But yeah, Wetworks. That was really cool. I'd almost completely forgotten about this. Very cool. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. 9 comics. Not bad at all. And a massive mixture. Spider-Man, X-Men, 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 Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Superman, Superman, and Wetworks. So, what was that? 6 from Marvel, 2 from DC, and 1 from Image Comics. That's not bad at all. I really like this box. I have a special affinity for comics because up until the age of 7, I didn't really, in school, read or talk very much or do anything apart from art. And I did all my art because of comics. I drew what I saw in comics. And when I read, I learnt to read through comics. So that was kind of cool. And the teachers were really worried because they're like, he doesn't read! I did. I read loads of stuff. And then I proved them wrong because I read... It was something stupid, like 120 books in just over a month. Those little books you got in school to help you read. They were like, oh, he needs to read them. So I just went through the lot really super quick. There we go. Random fact about me. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. I do genuinely like this box. I don't think it's bad at all. $15 and $5 shipping. So, probably works out about £15 or so. Not bad. 9 comics. Very, very cool box. But of course, I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comics. Let me know in the comics. Yeah, draw me a comic and tell me what you think of these. Or let me know in the comments. That's probably easier. What you think of Comic of the Month Club and what you think of these comics. In fact, what was your favourite comic growing up as a kid? Kinda curious. If you do want to grab yourself a Comic of the Month box, I will leave the links down below in the description. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button because it really helps me out. And if you're new here, why not subscribe? Because why not? You might find something you like. In the meantime though, and most importantly, be happy, be free, keep it awesome, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.
Down the boulevard.